What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Deidra DeNeise, and I just one day jump on here real quick to encourage somebody. It feels like your life has been totally turned upside down. You don't know why you going through the stuff that you going through. You don't know what you did to deserve it. It just seems like everything was all good like a week ago, a month ago, however long ago. You just don't understand where you went left, where you went wrong. But see, that's us thinking about our situation from a human mindset. See, a lot of times God isn't punishing you. He isn't sending you through the test that he's sending you through to punish you or because he's mad at you. No, a lot of times he wants to shake some things up to the surface so he can reveal to you who you really are. Whether that's good or bad, whether it's something you need to work on or something you need to recognize. But he wants to shake it up and shake it to the surface. See, one thing with birds, when birds are born, you got the nest is all nice and plush. Whether your nest was your job, whether your nest was your relationship, whether your nest was whatever the situation you just came out of, that nest, it was real comfortable. It was full of little feathers and leaves and everything. But if you notice, the mother bird starts plucking things out of the nest. Now the feathers are gone and you just got these dead leaves and it's a little uncomfortable, but you still could get adjusted because it's enough surface, it's enough cushion for you. And then next thing you notice, you look up and the leaves are starting to go. And the only thing left in that nest are sticks and thorns and things that are hard and it feels really uncomfortable. But that's when it's your time to start flying. See, the mother bird does that because it's like you got to get you uncomfortable and then they take the little bird and drop them out that nest. And guess what? When you drop him, that's when you go develop the strength in your wings to fly, or you just go fall to your death. So the test that God is putting you through, it is not to kill you. He knows what he put in you. He knows what you're made of. He knows how you're built. He knows that you will thrive in that situation. But sometimes it takes that pressure. It takes pressure to get him to move. Not to get him to move, but to get you to move. See, you was a little too uncomfortable on that job. You was a little too comfortable in that relationship. You was a little too comfortable with that circumstance and that situation, collecting government funds, whatever your situation is, whatever your nest was, you was a little too comfortable. And like I said, he's not turning your world upside down to punish you. He's trying to get something to you. He needs you to keep developing. You are in the gym developing your faith right now. When you go to the real gym, you don't look at the weights and be like, oh, these weights are put here to kill me. No, these weights are put here to build you. So the weight that you're feeling in your life right now, it will not take you out. It is not meant for that. It is only a test, and God knew that you could pass it. That's why he put you through it. So thank him in this process. Don't thank him for the trials, but thank him in the trials. And I'm telling you, you go look up and you go be at the end of that tunnel and you go see that daylight. And I'm telling you, it feels good. It feels good to be on the other side of that test. So just embrace it and get through it. Don't get around and don't get over it. Get through it. With him, you can get through it. But like the word say, it won't be by our power, by our might, but by his spirit. So embrace that. I tried to do a lot of things in my own strength, man, in my own power, in my own might, and it always failed. And I got tired in the process. But guess what? When I learned to surrender and when I learned to give it to God and keep it in his hands, not God, please take this, and then I go back and take it and like, God, let me help you out. No, his hands are big enough and he's capable. He's perfect. He can handle your situation.